Hey y'all, it's Erin Melton. We're back again. I'm really excited about who we have today. A little bit different than usual, but someone that I had the great pleasure of meeting when I was in DC a couple weeks ago for the Sprint event. It is Margo Wickersham. Margo, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, it's my delight to be here.
Oh gosh, so excited about this because you are going to bring some great value to a lot of people today. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved with assisting EXP agents and their families.
I run the strategic partnerships for Clearwater Benefits, which is a licensed in all 50 states insurance brokerage. And then we have a team of consultants who are also licensed in all 50 states. And our goal was to partner with a major real estate brokerage company that's nationwide. And EXP and Clearwater found each other in 2019, which is almost, I mean, it's grown almost 3 times the size since then. I know. So we have a lot of things in common in that we were virtual before as well. We are very innovative as well. We're disrupting our industry as well. Our cultures are very collaborative. So we found each other, and it's really been a beautiful partnership. And what that allows us to do is help a lot of agents who have struggled. Agents struggle with health insurance, health care, finding it, affording it. It is frustrating. It is a big pain problem right next to compensation. This is the second most important
Yes.
concern that they have. So we've worked together to develop a variety of ways to deliver the best plans and service under the sun to the agents who come and visit with us. And our team is set up to talk with agents and help them figure out which plans are the best. And it's a service-led experience. It's not a hard sell experience. And we find that works best.
Absolutely, for sure. Margo, what would you say is your why?
It's such a great question. I love that people are asking this question now. My why and our company's small, startup. We're in startup mode. We're growing fast too. We have to keep up. But our why also is to help change lives. I mean,
Yes.
healthcare is a mess in our country, and there's a lot of people suffering with it. Some people are not suffering, and good for them. But we wanted to help. We can't fix everything, but we can help relieve a lot of pressure and stress. So helping change lives. It sounds crazy, but that's what we're doing. And so is EXP. So it just feels really good. I can't even tell you how many times on our internal communications, my consultants will say, I can't believe this is my job and that I get paid to do this. It's so heartwarming to help people save money or get on a plan that's better for them, and remove the worry from their to-do list. That is our why. We do it for that reason. It feels great. We love it.
And it's really good. And I think that that's where it kind of leads into the next thing I'm going to ask you about is having you talk to everyone about helping realtors with their dirty little secret. And if people don't know what that dirty little secret is there are a whole bunch of realtors out there that do not have health insurance. They do not have a spouse or a significant other that has, quote unquote, a real job with benefits. Guess who doesn't have insurance? It's most realtors. And that was us for many years until we came to EXP. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Right. A lot of people, I mean, that's really self-insured, right? You're hoping and praying, which
Yes.
nobody thinks is a great plan. But when you're faced with only super expensive and not very good plans, which is the worst. And so I know of the statistic I've most recently seen is about 30% of agents have no health insurance at all. We all know that you can just pay to go to the doctor, or you can just pay to see a specialist out of pocket, and that can be less expensive. Where the risk really comes in is if something big happens. And of
Right.
course, nobody wants that.
Mm.
Also, nobody thinks it's going to be them, but that is not
Right.
statistically true. I thought the same thing, and had a battle with cancer. Unfortunately, cancer free, which is awesome. But I didn't smoke. Um, I eat clean. I kind of do all the lifestyle things that I thought meant I had a contract with cancer, that I would do these things over here and it would stay away from me.
Right.
And it's just an example of how you don't know. And what the doctors say is that it is random. So when you look at the 30% of agents have nothing, they're really exposed to something big happening. And when it does, that can take them down financially.
Yes.
66% of bankruptcies in this country are caused by medical bills. And that has surprised zero people. But the next number does, and that is that 60% of them had health insurance. So it's really important to understand not only you need to have it, how to use it, which one to get, and how to prevent yourself from getting in that bind. So it can be hundreds of thousands of dollars, and most people can't withstand that kind of impact, that financial impact. So we
Hmm.
really want to make sure that people are protected, and that they have options, and that they can take back healthcare and the finances that go with it, um, back in control. They can be in the driver's seat of that again, and that's exactly what we do.
Definitely, definitely. What would your adolescent self not recognize about Margot today?
Besides my waistline, it would be patience,
Mhm.
patience. And I think that I probably speak for every single parent on the planet. You don't go into it with as much patience as you come out of it with.
Right.
Um, and I think that having developed that patience to a higher level helped me stay focused on making sure I myself got on the right plan, because it's
Right.
really easy to put off doing things that are unpleasant.
Yeah.
I often, when I'm speaking, I often tell people to drop down in the chat what your adjective is for your experience in looking for a healthcare plan, and it's never been fantastic,
Right.
great. It's never anything good. So it's you put it off, and I'm really glad that I didn't, and I made sure that we had a good plan, and
Mhm.
and I was actually on one of the most popular plans that we sell at Clearwater, um, funnily enough, before I joined Clearwater.
Hmm.
And so in my experience, in my own example, I was on a plan that allowed me to go to any doctor I wanted for treatment of cancer. And that was important to me because they're not all created equally,
Right.
and we tend to all trust the white coat, but you want to do your due diligence.
Sure.
And again, it's hard to do that when you don't have patience, because it's not fun, it's not rewarding. But one thing I'd really like to encourage all agents to do is take a look at your healthcare plan, and reevaluate it and see if it's time to look at, can you do something better? Can you save some money? Can
Mhm.
you find a better network? It's not fun, but push through,
Sure.
persevere, and make it a priority to find out. So the patience that I developed for kids has turned out to be a very handy thing for taking care of my own health.
Absolutely. I think real estate and healthcare truly do run hand in hand. And patience is a great attribute. You have to have it.
Well, and it varies. It's not every day the same level of
Mhm.
patience, for
Right.
sure.
For sure. For sure. How does collaborating with a company like EXP make you feel?
Oh, these are such good questions. Were you a journalist before you were a realtor?
I was definitely not.
It gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling, because when we are working with a company that's as dedicated to agents as EXP is, we can get access to the agents and help them a lot more. We can have a lot more agents faster. We can get in front of more people and help change more lives. Typical company cultures don't have that level of collaboration. They also
Right.
typically don't have the level of commitment to their employees, or in this case, to the 1099s. Um,
Mhm.
and knowing that Glenn Stanford's most important metric is Net Promoter Score, um, that says it all. And we see it every day when we talk to EXP agents. They tell us all the time how much they love the model, how much they love working with a community, that they get a community. And that's
Mhm.
one of those things that a lot of people don't think they're going to get when they are working with an online, completely virtual company. I mean, our company I mentioned it was virtual, and we're also very collaborative. So those things work really well together, and it just allows us to help more people. Plus, when you're collaborating, what that means is all of us win when we help each other, which is
Yes.
very different than, in order for me to win, you have to lose. I
Right.
can't I can't stand that. I think there's a difference between ambition and competition.
Yes.
can be ambitious and not competitive. That would
Right.
describe me. So love
Yes.
collaboration. It feels great to help other people do well. It feels great.
And truly make a difference in people's lives.
Truly do.
Yep, that really does make a difference. So, Margo, you've obviously had a lot of success up to this point. What's important to you at this point in your life and your career?
That's another great question. So my kids are launching their college and beyond. So when you're a parent, you're dedicated to helping to raise them right, and along the way, you make career decisions that are the best you can at any given point in time.
Sure.
Um, Now that I've had a brush with death earlier than I expected, I have much more of a seize the day mentality. I'm finding that my ability to live in the moment and enjoy and savor what's good about this particular moment um, makes me feel a lot happier. And the savoring is like right now, I'm really enjoying talking with you. And this is a great part of my day today. I love getting to talk with agents. I love helping them find better plans. I love working with the XP leadership to make it all happen. And I love that we are also building a business that helps deliver financial rewards for us and also for agents. Again, the collaboration. Um,
Yes.
so going forward, I want to continue. I don't want to wait. Season the day. Right now is a very expensive time to have your house remodeled. I'm doing it anyway because I really want to do it.
Seize
um,
the day.
Seize the day, and we're traveling. I took my family to New York City as a graduation gift for my son.
Oh, wow.
He graduated college. That's where he wanted to go, and the answer was yes to everything. To everything.
Yeah.
So it was expensive and it was epic, and I'm so glad I did
Yeah.
it. I'm so glad I
Mhm.
did it. So there were no shows yet. A lot of restaurants closed. And when we arrived, I have to share this with you. When we arrived, New York was still at like 15%.
Okay.
They were months behind Texas because we don't have the density, and they got hit hard.
Right.
And as we were there, the city was opened up, and they opened it to 15%. And it's kind of like everybody came out from hiding. The
Right.
first day we were there on Sunday, it looked like a ghost town, which imagine, New York
Really?
ghost town. It was crazy. Then the next day, a few more people out, and we stayed right near Times Square, and it
Okay.
was, I don't know, 10% of the population that you would normally see
Ooh,
there the first
imagine.
night. Yeah, and it got steadily increased, and by the time we left at the end of the week, it was pretty rocking with craziness.
Wow.
That was amazing to get to see during that time.
Really, really, almost like getting to see, a movie where they always show, like, almost like a pop apocalyptic, and then everybody's all coming out, that must have been really cool.
That's a really good illustration, Erin. That's exactly kind of how I imagine it. They're peeking around. Is it safe to come outside yet? And
That's so neat.
yeah,
That's
it
so
was.
neat.
So that's an example of seizing the day, doing
Yes.
what we want to do, have as many experiences that are great and positive. The answer is yes to everything that it can be.
Very, very good. So one last question before we finish up, Margo. If people needed to get in touch with you about, talking about their healthcare plans or even seeing, what plans are available to them,
Mhm.
what would be the best way for them to get in touch with you?
They can email me at Margo, Margo, no T, at clearwatersavings.com.
Perfect. And then if anyone's watching, you'll see that we have things also ticking across the bottom too that has all of our information too.
Yes,
Margo, thank
yes,
you again so much for being with us. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to getting a chance to actually meeting you again sometime soon.
yes. Look forward to it. Thanks so much for having me. It's been fun.
Thank you so much.